Well, I came home from work today. Changed clothes, put in a 1 mile, very easy recovery run. It was like an 11-minute mile. I had a pretty good squat workout yesterday. I did 6 sets of 10, so 135 for 10, 185 for 10, maybe 205 for 10, 225 for 10, 255 for 10, and a final set of 10 with 275 pounds. I can feel some stiffness starting to set into the legs. I went on the run today, and sort of like the VMO portion of my quad, like the teardrop muscle right by the knee, I started to get a pretty serious cramping sensation through that part of my knee and sort of along the outer side of the quad, like my IT band area. I know I haven't drank enough water today, but I basically wanted to go out and kind of, put some blood into the legs and, just sort of loosen them up. Tomorrow is supposed to be a, speed workout, like run day for me. So I'm sort of interested to see how that's going to play out, because I can almost guarantee that the leg soreness is going to be worse tomorrow. So that'll be interesting. I don't know if I want to run a track style workout or try to put down a pretty good, hard effort 5K. I don't know. We'll see what I'm feeling like tomorrow. But then I came in from the run, and I've, finished this push workout in like 45 minutes. Came out here, did some overhead press, and between each set of overhead press, I was doing those pullovers, laying back on the bench with the 10-pound plate, mainly just to focus on, sort of stretching and opening up the mid-back, and just work on that thoracic extension. That's pretty important when it comes to overhead pressing. My shoulders and triceps are burnt from the last 2 days at work. I've been doing a lot of overhead work. And, tomorrow morning, our very first job is going to be working overhead on some very, very heavy light fixtures. It never fails that whenever I want to do a push day and do bench and overhead press, we're going to be changing out heavy lights or working, overhead for the majority of the next day. It's guaranteed every time. But with that being said, so yesterday we were cutting like wafer lights, like recessed lights, into a sheetrock ceiling, and a few parts they had boards, not trusses. I don't know what it was, like slats running underneath the trusses, and so I was having to drill and cut through those slats. Not very fun when you've got to cut in like 16 lights. So yesterday, it was just a very dusty, nasty, pretty high effort day. So I came out here, and, the left shoulder started to cramp up. I may have already gotten past that section in the video, but the shoulders and triceps are burnt from yesterday's, work hours. So had enough of that, of the overhead press. I took 75 pounds for a few sets of 5, and then the wrist started to feel jammed up. I don't really think I have the upper back and shoulder mobility that I'd like to have for overhead press, and so my wrist started to, sort of try to make up for that mobility, and they kind of got jammed up. Also, considering the 2 days at work, when you're pulling the trigger and the drill is going, and then, the teeth on the hole saw catch the wood. A lot of times, that drill will try to snap around and, break your wrist or break your arm. Well, needless to say, I've done a lot of drilling, and my wrist has been caught quite too many times the last 2 days. So, the wrists were a little tender coming out here, starting out. But had enough of the overhead press after that, and then I moved over to dumbbell press, or dumbbell bench press. Took, let's see, what were the weights? Like 22-ish pounds. You know, these plates, these dumbbells I have are adjustable dumbbells. I had 22 pounds worth of plates, and then the handle and the little spinny, clips there are roughly like, between 2 and 3 pounds. So we're talking like 22-pound dumbbells. Took these for a set of 15, and then I grabbed some 32-ish pounds dumbbells. Took those for 3 sets of 15. Got a pretty good burn there. And then after that, I moved over to one final set of push-ups, just a set of 20, because you should basically finish every push day with a set of push-ups. That's just kind of a ritual. And then after that, I moved over to the squats and got the squats done for the day. Just 135 for a set of 10. Once I got down into the hole, the adductors were, very, very tender, needless to say. So I'll have to figure out how to work through some soreness tomorrow through the run. I've gotten some pretty good sleep the last 2 nights. Hopefully I can get into bed pretty early again tonight and, keep this momentum that I have going on right now. My love for running is, coming back. I've been really enjoying running here lately. And, if I can go on a good run, I am that much more motivated to come out here and put in a good workout. Just things are flowing good right now, and I'm pretty happy with training. But with that being said, I'm going to go inside, take me a good shower, and get ready for church tonight. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow.